Good morning, class. Today we will discuss the problem of exercise 5.9. Problems are given to find the limit, some important limits. So let us see some important limits before starting the exercise 5.9. So first one is limit 1 by x tends to 0. Here x not equal to 0. Limit of 1 by x tends to 0, x is not equal to 0, domain of the function is all the real number except 0. So let us check limit of this function 1 by x exists or not. Firstly, we have to take the left hand limit, then take right hand limit. So take left hand limit. Left hand limit means we will write limit x tends to 0 minus 1 by x. Means we are moving towards 0 from the left side. We are moving towards 0 from the left side. We are very close to 0, but not equal to 0. Very close to 0 from the left side means we have to take very small values of x, but it is what? Negative. Less than 0 means here 0 is there. We are moving towards 0 from the left side. Okay. So we are approaching towards 0 from the left side. It means we have to take the negative. And x is very small. So if x will be small, what will be 1 by x? If x tends to 0 minus, what will be 1 by x? 1 by x tends to minus infinity. X is very small. If denominator will be smaller and smaller, then 1 by x will be larger and larger. But it is negative, so it will be minus infinity. You can check. 1 by x, suppose x is 0.1, its value will be 10. 0.01, its value will be 100. 0.0001, okay, its value will be 10,000, like this. So as x will be smaller and smaller, 1 by x will become larger. So here x is very small, but very close to 0, but less than 0. Means we have to take negative value of x, but very small. So 1 by x will be a large value, huge value, means infinity. But here negatives is there. We have to take the negative value of x. So it will be minus infinity. So this limit will be minus infinity. But if we take right hand limit, we will write limit x tends to 0 plus 1 by x. As x tends to 0 from the right side. So we are approaching towards 0, but before the 0. Means we have to take the value of x very small but positive. Very small but positive. So as x tends to 0, what will be 1 by x? We have seen here. As denominator decreases, then 1 by denominator 1 by x, it will increase. So as x is very small, 1 by x will be very large. So 1 by x tends towards infinity. X is positive, so it will be plus infinity. So it will be on right plus infinity. So as x tends to 0 from the right side, 1 by x tends towards infinity. And as x tends towards 0 from the left side, 1 by x tends towards minus infinity. So both limits are not equal. Both limits are not equal. Therefore, limit x tends to 0, 1 by x does not So both limits are not equal, so limit does not exist. See next one. Second one, limit x tends to infinity, 1 by x. Again here x what? Not equal to. X tends to infinity. Infinity means very large value. Infinity means, and it is plus infinity. So x is positive, x is greater than 0 and very large. x is greater than 0 and very very large. So if denominator will be large, if denominator will be larger and larger, then what will be 1 by x? It will become smaller and smaller. You can check it. 1 by x, x suppose 10, x suppose 10, it will be 0.1. 100, it will be 0.01. 1000, 0.001, like this. So as x will be larger, 1 by x will be smaller. So as x goes on increasing, 1 by x will go on decreasing. It means as x tends towards infinity, what will be 1 by x? It will be a very very small value. Very very small value means near 0. So limit of 1 by x, x tends to infinity, its value will be 0. So x is positive and x is very very large. So 1 by x will be very 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 small. So 1 by x tends towards 0. So as x tends towards infinity, 1 by x tends towards. So limit of 1 by x, x tends to infinity, it will be 0. Means if denominator is infinity, 1 by x tends towards 0. Let us see some more result of limit. Limit of 1 plus x to the power 1 by x. And x tends to 0. Limit of 1 plus x whole to the power 1 by x, x tends to 0. Its value is e. Next is limit 1 plus 1 by x whole to the power x. Limit of 1 plus 1 by x whole to the power x. And here x tends to infinity. Its value is also equal to e. See next one. Limit e to the power x minus 1 upon x, x tends to 0. What is its value? Is equal to 1. So e to the power x minus 1 upon x is equal to 1. And next, a to the power x minus 1. Limit a to the power x minus 1 upon x, x tends to 0. Its value is log a. And here a is greater than 0. Log is not defined for negative number. A is not equal to 1. This is the condition. So we have written here some result. Limit of 1 plus x whole to the power 1 by x, x tends to 0, it is e. Limit of 1 plus 1 by x to the power x, but x tends to infinity, e. E to the power x minus 1 upon x is equal to 1. Suppose here minus x is there, here minus x is there. Okay. And here minus x tends to 0. Then again we can write 1. Same thing must be here at these three places. Then it will be equal to 1. Limit of a to the power x minus 1 upon x, x tends to 0. Its value is equal to log a, where a is greater than 0 and a is not equal to 1. So in exercise 5.9, when we will do the problem, we have to apply these results. So you have to remember these results. So now we will see exercise 5.9. And one more result we have to write here. Limit of log 1 plus x whole upon x. Its value is also 1. X tends to 0. X tends to 0. So we have to remember these points, these results to apply in the problem. Let us see exercise 5.9. Exercise 5.9. See question number 1. See first question. First question is limit x tends to infinity 1 upon x minus 3 whole square. 1 upon x minus 3 whole square. So as x tends to infinity, what will be x minus 3 whole square? It will be also tends towards infinity. If x tends to infinity minus 3 whole square, it will be also infinity, means very large value, and 1 upon very large value means we will get very small value, means near 0. So we know that limit of 1 by x tends to infinity, it is what? It is 0. X tends to infinity means denominator tends to infinity. Here x tends to infinity, but denominator is x minus 3 whole square. So as x tends to infinity, this one also tends towards infinity. So using this result, we can write this limit is 0. So x minus 3 whole square, it will tend towards infinity. So 1 upon infinity means tends towards 0. So that's question number first part. Next is see question number 2, second part. First part. Limit x tends to infinity cos x. As x tends towards infinity, what will be the limit of cos x? Right, as x tends to infinity, value of cos x oscillates between 1 and minus 1. We know that a range of cos x is what? From minus 1 to 1. So as x tends towards infinity, value of cos x will oscillate between these two values, 1 and minus 1. So we can't say what will be limit. Limit does not exist here. Okay? Because value of cos x oscillates between 1 and minus 1 as x tends towards infinity. So therefore, limit of x tends to infinity, cos x does not exist. Does not exist. Because value of cos x oscillates between these two values as x goes towards infinity. So we cannot say the exact value here. Limit of cos x tends to infinity, we can say it does not exist. Next one is question number 3, second. See question number 3, second part. Question number 3, second part. Limit e to the power x minus e to the power minus x upon x tends towards 0. We have to find the limit. We know that limit of e to the power x minus 1 upon x, its value is 1. So we will apply this one. But 1 is not here. E to the power x is there, but 1 is not here. So we have to bring here 1. Limit x tends to 0, e to the power x, right here minus 1. Minus e to the power minus x plus 1. So add 1 and subtract 1. add 1 and subtract 1. So limit x tends to 0, we can write it like this, e to the power x minus 1, take minus sign common, and whole upon x. We can separate it, e to the power x minus 1 upon x minus limit e to the power minus x minus 1 upon like this, e to the power x minus 1 upon x minus e to the power minus x minus 1 upon x. Now take the limit. What is the value of this limit? Using this result, we can write 1 plus, here limit e to the power minus x is there, and here e to the power plus x, minus 1 upon x. So what will be this limit? What will be this limit? So we can write here take this minus sign with this denominator x, make here plus sign, and write limit e to the power x minus 1 upon minus x. Take this minus sign with this denominator x. So we can write it 1 plus limit e to the power minus x minus 1 upon minus x. And here x tends to 0. So as x tends to 0, minus x also tends towards 0. So 1 plus limit minus x tends to 0, e to the power minus x minus 1 upon minus x. See here, here x, 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 here minus x, minus x, minus x. Use this limit, use this result, what will be its value? 1. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So answer is 2. It was question number 3rd, second part. Question number 3rd, second part. Now we will see question number 4. Question number 4, first part. Limit x tends to 0, 7 to the power x minus 1 upon 10x. X tends to 0. Okay. We will apply here the result, limit a to the power x minus 1 upon x, x tends to 0. What is the value of this limit? Log a. So we have to apply this result here. So yes, in place of a 7 is there, 7 to the power x minus 1, but in the denominator x is not here, 10x is there. So we have to bring here x. So multiply and divide. Multiply both numerator and denominator by x. Limit x tends to 0, 7 to the power x minus 1, right here upon x, into multiply numerator also, x upon 10x. Like this we can write it. So x cancel, we can get the same. So we have multiplied numerator and denominator by x. Take limit into limit x tends to 0, x by 10. Apply this result. A to the power x minus 1 upon x is log a. A is 7 here, so it will be log 7. And what is this limit? X upon 10x, x tends to 0, it is 1. log 7. Since limit x tends to 0, x by 10x, its value is 1. 10x by x or x by 10x. This limit is 1. So answer is log 7. So it was question number 4. Now we will take one more question, question number 5th, second part. See question number 5th, second part. Question number 5th, second part. It is given limit x tends to 1, x minus 1 whole upon log x. X minus 1 whole upon log x. Here we have to apply limit of log x plus 1 upon x. X tends to 0, its value is log x plus 1 upon x or x upon log x plus 1, value is. Firstly write this one in this form. So we will suppose here, let x minus 1 is equal to y. Let x minus 1 is equal to y. What is limit here? X tends to 1. So as x tends to 1, what will be y? If x tends to 1, then 1 minus 1, 0. So y tends towards 0. And x minus 1 is equal to y. So what will be x? Transpose 1. 1 plus y. So in place of x, we have to write 1 plus y. And limit x tends to 1, it will be y tends to 0. Right here, limit y tends towards 0. X minus 1 we have supposed y. And x is 1 plus y. So it is log 1 plus y. Use this result. Log x plus 1 upon x is equal to 1. Or x upon log x plus 1, both will be 1. So what is its limit? Its limit will be log 1 plus y upon y or y upon log x 1 plus y. Both have same limit. So it was question number 5th, second part. So some questions are remaining. Try to do yourself some questions. In the next video, we will discuss the logarithmic of differentiation of exponential function. In the next video, we will discuss about differentiation of exponential function. So try to do some questions from exercise 5.9. Any doubt you can ask. Okay, thank you class.